It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Miami. It's the Chiefs and the Dolphins on EA Sports.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. Man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach.
Score 30, no turnovers, sack 3 times, 350 points. Damn. All right, this is the Bucks.
This one for the right to represent the AFC in Super Bowl 56 in L.A. Off we go. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Mahomes to throw once more. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, without no center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's first and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second half.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, both 5'10".
From the 35 on second down. Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or 2. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he is out of bounds here. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we'll tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 7-7, our score after 1. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
No. No. Come on, bro.
He's got Burton here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, fumble, let's go.
The ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it. And this is picked up by the
To the crib,
Dolphins.
to the crib, to the crib, to the crib, to the crib, to the crib.
And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I did, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, a great play for that defensive unit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Thank you.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. What a... Defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. And
all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with their second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On first down, Mahomes. Got his man. That's Joe Fortson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So coming on now,
ain't no way they're
ain't no way for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt, and this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. On the right side, open is Gesicki. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Trying to have a day with the Buccaneers.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 31. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Shoves him aside. And in for the Chiefs' touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 31 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Tua. Throw right side. Going to be caught here by Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill.
Ah, shit.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 56 in L.A. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Teach me how to do.
There to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs off. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Play action. Now it's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Shit.
Went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. Mahomes going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
One of the selling points of the end route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he missed his first attempt. He gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect what you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
It is fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the NFC.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight
See ya,
out all the
see
way.
ya, see ya, see ya, see ya, see ya, see ya. Fuck.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. 127 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. Here's Mostert. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it, eluding the pressure right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time now for Patrick Mahomes as we put him in our player spotlight. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
Get it.
The Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen.
It's going to be a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
First pick of the postseason inside.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua.
No.
He's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
Ooh.
And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Still got no fucking sacks.
Mahomes now on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Yeah, boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 143 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go back to the ground. This time Mostert works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
No, what the fuck was that?
Complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On the
Oh,
stop
you're
there
pissed.
defensively, Marcus May with the tackle.
That's the Nick, nigga.
From the 41, Mahomes.
Thank you.
One that's intercepted.
Move.
Caught by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Tua going to throw. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
I did not mean to throw that to him. Oh my god.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Boy, 175 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get nope.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. 7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
That catch goes.
Which they're not gonna. What are you talking about? You get a fucking sack.
Here's Mahomes to throw. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. You got the big lead defensively. willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him lead the game out that way.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Oh my God, bro.
Schuster, it's complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. To throw, it's complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Hey, bitch. What up? Hey,
Nice rhythm
what up?
on 1st down. He located
What up?
his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Unbelievable. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw is Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense.
Bitch, what up?
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up the key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some
game, nigga.
You said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. 210 yards for him on the ground, as this has been a night to remember to this point. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Back again up in this